Welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the MAC football season as we crown a champion in the MAC Conference Championship game. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. Same tailback, another carry. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across the midfield to the 41.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. He's escaping the pocket now. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And there's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Trying for a fourth down completion. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Guys up front, line up. It's first down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Buffalo. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now is able to get set to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Ball State offense back out there. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Toss play, running right. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. They got a nice game.
And the running back takes the handoff. They've got him down out near the 40.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's 2nd down here. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Trying to extend the play. Gets into space at the 50. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. There's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Finding space at the 20. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ball State. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. one more play here in the quarter. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made to the 32. First down and 10. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. Finding space at the 20. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. The kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Ball State's offense back out on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he lofts it deep over the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Daly. And they pick up the first down. Tackled at the 25.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Seventh play of the drive coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Again, makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Over the middle, but it's incomplete. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. To the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw it again. Makes a quick catch. The defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made by the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Pressure is coming. Tight end makes the grab, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Second down and goal upcoming. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4. They're going for it. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And the pass rush swarms, and they get him down on 4th and goal. What a play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Defense not pressing this time. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
One more play before they head to the locker room. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play. The Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the 2nd half. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the 1st half, but maybe things are starting to change.
2nd down play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. And they stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? It's press coverage now from these DBs. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, Buffalo. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Cardinals offense is back out on the field now. The last time they had it going, they got stopped on 4th and goal. They got to put that behind them now. Put together something here. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's the flea flicker executed perfectly. We're seeing more and more of this in college football, Kurt.
Yeah, and it's just one of those gadget plays you like to have in your arsenal. The defense, in this case, they were sucked up and completely out of position after that initial handoff. It allowed the receiver to get behind the coverage and make it for an easy touchdown pass.
Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense is back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. And they've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
But his defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. Last possession, a 1-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Second down after that run on the previous play. Now they're running on the toss. Gets some space around the 30. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Ball State.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
That's an important 1st down on that running play. And now the handoff. Runs right over the defender. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Taking a shot here. He's got a receiver wide open here. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Buffalo. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Ball State offense back out there. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pick and throw complete to the tight end. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And on the carry, he's heading left. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Good enough for first down yardage.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Here's the handoff. Making people miss. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's 1st and goal. QB sneak. Touchdown, Cardinals. Still no answer for this offense.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen here, try to win it in regulation? Let's see. They'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
They'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And here's the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First and 10 play coming up. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Ball spotted at the 30. This field goal to win it from 47 yards out. And that one is no good. Here in the final quarter, this game remains tied. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain, so he's high off the ball.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
So here we go. The offense has 1st and goal here in overtime. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
Giving up second down and goal. Run back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Touchdown, Ball State to jump in front in OT.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
PAT puts them in front by 7. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. They're going to run it here. Finding space at the 20. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Oh, what an answer by this offense, putting up a touchdown in the very first play. Decision time. Do you tie it up with the extra point, or do you try to go for the win with a 2-point?
So here we go. What a moment as they set up for the 2-point conversion to try to win this game right now. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Special seasons have a way of bringing out the best in teams like this, and now they can call themselves champions of the MAC. It's a great accomplishment. But now we have to wait and see what the committee will do, and if they'll invite this team to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.